We know the world needs a new tuberculosis vaccine. TB kills over 1 million people every year. An effective new vaccine would be the most powerful tool to reduce cases of TB disease, TB deaths, and long-term health impacts from the disease. Thankfully, there are a few promising TB vaccines now in efficacy trials. IAVI is sponsoring a clinical trial of one of the most promising TB vaccine candidates in late-stage trials, MTBVAC. MTBVAC is a single-dose vaccine candidate developed using cutting-edge scientific techniques to alter the TB bacterium into a vaccine.
So I think the key thing to note about MTBVAC is it's derived from a human form of Mycobacterium tuberculosis. MTBVAC has been evaluated in 2 phase 2 trials already in neonates and in adults, and has been shown to have comparable or favorable efficacy when compared to BCG.
IAVI was thrilled to announce the start of the IMAGINE clinical trial that will test the efficacy of MTBVAC in adults and adolescents. This trial is taking place in South Africa, Kenya, and Tanzania, and will enroll over 4,000 participants.
The vaccine needs to be available, it needs to be affordable, it needs to be able to reach the people that need it the most. And already now, even long before we would have the efficacy data, we have to work on the access and the regulatory strategy so that we can make sure when we reach that point at the end of our proof of concept study, or maybe when we get to the phase 3 trial, that we have laid the groundwork to be able to roll out the vaccine.
IAVI has partnered with a Spanish biopharmaceutical company called BioFabri, who are developing MTBVAC. They're the product developers. And BioFabri are responsible for the infant development program, and IAVI is responsible for the adult and adolescent clinical development program. So we partner with clinical research centers. We select them, we make sure that they have adequate resources to conduct the trials. In the case of MTBVAC, that they are in an area that has a sufficiently high burden of TB disease. And then we basically prepare them to run the clinical trial, doing the trial as ethically as possible and ensuring the safety of participants.
IAVI is truly excited about the potential for MTBVAC, if found effective, to prevent some of the worst impacts of tuberculosis. We're grateful to our partners, BioFabri and the University of Zaragoza, to our donors, and to all of the clinical research centers and participants who are making this trial possible.